Hey, what is up, YouTubers? It is Cody Carpenter here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, a channel that is dedicated to making money online and teaching you guys how to do it. And in this video, I got a very special presentation planned. I'm going to show you the process that I use to make over $100,000 in affiliate commissions in 14 days. And I know that probably sounds super clickbaity or whatever, but I'm going to jump into my ClickBank account and show you the stats before I even get into the method, just so you know I'm not full of BS. So here I am in my ClickBank account. So I'm going to do custom range, and I'm going to go from the 5th to the 19th, and that is 2 weeks exactly, 14 days, and I'm going to click on go. Alrighty, so I'm going to have some of this stuff blurred out because I'm still running some campaigns and I don't want to give anything away, but I'm still going to show you everything. Okay, so from May 5th to the 19th, 14 days, these are the numbers that I generated using paid ads and affiliate marketing. So the initial sales amount for my main campaign was $102,000 and $3,800 more in upsells for a gross sales amount of $106,628.60. And with ClickBank, there is one downside about running traffic to ClickBank offers, and that is that the users that go and buy your product through your affiliate link, they'll have 60 days to get a refund if they want it, or they can do a chargeback if they use their credit card. So I did get 20 refunds out of the 848 sales that I brought in, and the refund amount was $2,100, and the chargeback amount was $576. So the net sales, so the gross is 106 and the net is 103,909.66. And then I've been running some other campaigns. So the total in all is $104,153.57. And before I go any further, that 104K, that was not all profit. That is my revenue. So 104,000, let's put this in the calculator. That is what I generated in the last 2 weeks, but I'm using paid ads. I am using native advertising to send traffic to these ClickBank offers, and I've spent $65,000 in the last 14 days for these ads. So I'm going to do minus 65,000, not that, that's 650, minus 65,000, so $39,000 was the profit. And keep in mind, there could be more refunds coming later, but I do have a really low refund rate, about 2 to 4% on my main campaign, which isn't bad. So $39,000 in profit. So the return on investment, you take your profit and you divide it by your spend. The ROI is 60%, and I can expect it throughout the next 2 months. Like, this could go down to like 55% given the refund rate. 60% return on investment is freaking insane, especially when you're spending thousands of dollars a day. Another objection that you might have is like, okay, you're about to show me this method, but I don't have thousands to spend per day to send traffic. I just want to address that real quick. You don't have to start your campaigns out at $1,000 a day. This main campaign that I'm running right here, I started that out at $100 a day, and I was just gathering in the data, seeing what was working, what placements were working, what ads, what headlines, and I made tweaks, and I got it profitable. And then I put all those proceeds that I got from the initial stages, all the profit that I got was going right back into the campaign, so I could start spending more and more and more a day. And then it's just a snowball effect. You just keep reinvesting the profits. So no, you don't need thousands of dollars a day to spend on ads, but you can get there by starting out at $50 or $100 a day spending. All right, so there are the transactions, and now I'm gonna go and show you my best day so far in the past 2 weeks. So today is May 20th, and I've generated 3,700 so far, and I've spent $2,000 on ads as of it's 2 p.m. right now, and I spend more later on in the day, but I'm hoping to get around $8,000 to $10,000 today. But my biggest day was actually on May 16th, and it was $11,550. I spent $5,000 on ads that day. So that is well over 100% return on investment on May 16th. Freaking blows my mind. So I'm going to do a little refresh here so you guys know that this is legit. There's your refresh. and maybe I'll come back at the end of the video and do it again to see if I get any more sales, if I remember, because this is actually going to be a long video and it's going to be value packed. So make sure that you guys are taking notes and rewatch this video a couple times if you get confused. I'm going to try to be as thorough as possible though. Okay, so before I go into the strategies on how I'm running these native ads, I think it'll help to go over some native ad examples. So native ads are just what they sound like. They are ads that they want to feel native to the websites that they're on. So here we are, this is CNN.com, and I just clicked on a random article and scroll down, and they'll say like, oh, related articles, and they'll try to have these little ads blend in so people will click on them, because the more clicks that they get, the more money that CNN will get in return. So look at this. Do this immediately if you have moles or skin tags. It's genius. That right there, I know for a fact that's an affiliate running an offer. And I believe CNN goes through Outbrain. So that's one example. Number 2 is Barstool Sports. So Barstool is actually one of the top ones that Rev Content goes through. So you can see around the web, ads by Rev Content, super tiny. Minnesota launches new guidelines for cars. Do this immediately if you have diabetes. Watch. The top 6 cards if you have excellent credit, etc. They want to make it look like they're articles, but they're actually ads, and a lot of them are affiliates promoting products and making big money. And then one more example is theblaze.com. These guys are also, you can buy ads through Rev Content and have your own ads featured here. Moles, dark spots, skin tags. I've been seeing a lot of these skin tag campaigns when I've been doing my manual spying. So I think this campaign has a lot of potential. This one is an electric saver thing. Pelvic floor. This might be a ClickBank offer right here. But yeah, these are just examples of native ads and the type of ads that I've been running and I've been seeing really good results with. So I'm going to get into the basics for what we're going to be covering in this video right now. Alright, so these are the 5 steps that I'm going to be covering in the rest of this video. So the first one is to choose an offer. The second one is to spy. The third one is to build a landing page. The fourth one is to set up tracking. And then the fifth one is to put everything together and create the campaign. So that is the outline for what is going to be happening. And we are currently on step number 1, which is choose an offer. So I'm going to head over to my brand new ClickBank account that I made just for this video. It's called the Native 4. As you can see, just fresh. Everything is good to go. And what I'm going to do first is just head over to Marketplace. And I'm going to just click on this. And I'm going to sort by gravity. So the top gravity product at this moment on May 20th has a gravity of 620. It is the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. And that's not that big of a surprise that a weight loss product is trending right now, because we're just coming into summer and everyone's probably wanting their last minute diets or last minute want to lose 20 pounds easy or whatever. And it's got a really good average conversion of $134. Then the next one is Custom Keto Diet. Again, another diet offer because this is prime time. Third is BioFit. And then fourth is Diabetes Freedom. I was doing a little browsing and I think I'm going to choose this offer for this hypothetical native ads campaign setup. I want the offer to be paying at least $50 or more, because anything above $50, it'll make it easier to scale once you find the winning aspects of the campaign. So choose an offer. Done. Diabetes Freedom. Now the next step that I like to do is spy. And the thing that I use for spying is Adplexity. Okay, so here we are in Adplexity, and for those of you who don't have Adplexity, I will have a link to sign up for Adplexity with a special discount. That will be in the description below. That is my personal affiliate link. I only promote things that I actively use, and most of the time when I'm promoting these softwares, I negotiate a good sign-up bonus for my YouTube following. So if you want to use that, the link will be in the description below. And I think Adplexity is by far the best native ad spy tool. I really love it. There's pros and cons. The pros are it has everything you want, and you can search by anything. It makes it really easy to find the top performing campaigns in your vertical. And there are one con is that it's a little on the spendy side, but in my mind it is totally worth it. So right away I can just come in here and do, let's look for a keyword that's in the ad info, and let's just say diabetes. And then click search. And then we can come over here and do running longest. So we see that, I don't know what language that is, but to fix that we can come over here. The top country right now is Indonesia, but I'm going to do United States. So we got running longest diabetes in the ad text and in the United States. So anyone with diabetes should watch this. Big pharma companies hate this. Then you can click on that ad and it'll show you a lot of other things, like what countries are they targeting. And it looks like these guys got a worldwide campaign going. The United States accounts for their third highest in traffic. And then the UK is above that. Then Germany is their top. That's pretty interesting. To come over to landing pages, and I like to look at the longest running landing page. And then just open it up in a new tab and see what they're doing for their landers. Looks like they're going direct linking. This might be a landing page here. Okay, so they got a quiz landing page. Congratulations, you are a match. You may now proceed. Okay, that's interesting. Click and then it goes to that same offer. Okay, I'm going to look for people running ClickBank campaigns though. So I'm just going to come and click ClickBank and it'll add it to what I already had. So now it's running longest, diabetes in the ad text, United States, and it has to be a ClickBank offer. See how detailed you can get with Adplexity, and that's why it is so worth the money. Okay, I'm going to check that one out. This one has a landing page that has been running for 123 days. Holy crap, that must be doing really good. So I'm going to click on it and come and view it. So these simple one-page landing pages are what I see, like it's the most common for people running ClickBank offers on native ads. So they just have an advertisement. They have a picture of a dude. They said, oh, they got the date all wrong. They got 20-5-2021. So we could like use a template like that and fix the date, and that might increase the click-through rate, because that, why would they have 25-2021? I don't know. But this is their longest running landing page, and they've probably spent a lot of money sending people here. So anyways, they got a couple of sentences here and then a watch now. And when people click, they go to the VSL that ClickBank has, their affiliate link. And if people watch that VSL video sales letter and they get sold and they want to buy the product, these guys make the commission. That is how affiliate marketing works. So when you're going through Adplexity or whatever spy tool you want to use, or even if you're just doing manual spying, you want to be building your swipe file. So what I like to do is like open up a Word document, maybe like paste some pictures, put some landing pages down so I can go back and like just look at what is working good. That is building a swipe file. I like to spy and build a swipe file simultaneously when I'm actually running my campaigns. So I'm just throwing that out there. I like to do that. You guys can do that too if you want. So now we did our spying. We've seen some ads. We see what types of images are working, what landing pages, etc. So that's done. Now we are on step number 3, which is build a landing page. Now, in the past, I've always recommended ClickFunnels, and that's pretty costly, and I'm assuming all you guys are trying to run affiliate campaigns and save the most money possible. So ClickFunnels is like $97 a month. If you send a lot of traffic, you might have to bump up to $297. But I've actually been hearing a lot of good things about this new landing page builder called LanderBolt. So I decided to give it a try, and I really liked what I saw. So I'm going to pull that up right now. So what I really liked about LanderBolt was how they kept everything super simple, and they also have a video walkthrough series, so you can watch full tutorials on creating landing pages, adding your domains, using the visual page editor, using the bulk link replacer, advanced file manager, split testing. It even integrates with volume. Like, this is super crazy, and it's only $47 a month, which is dirt cheap, guys. So if you guys do want to try out LanderBolt, I will have the link in the description below. That is my affiliate link. And if you sign up, you can get a hold of me because I will give you a special bonus. They also have templates where you can just come and click on one of these and just start building your landing page. Like advertorials, listicles, survey sweepstakes, VSL bridge pages, you could do that. But one of their coolest ones, you can import a page from any URL, which is awesome. So I'm going to click on that and show you how it works. So let's just say, hypothetically, that we wanted to use this landing page. We can come and take this. So I pasted in this right here, that link, and then it will take all that code from that page and create your own landing page using the domain that you want. And this is the domain that I got when I signed up, so I used it. So I just labeled it native landing page 1. You got to give it a category, choose your domain, and like I said, they got walkthrough series to show you how to set that up, and they make it super simple. And then give it a folder name, and that will be like that will come after your domain. And then click on create page. Page created successfully. I'm going to just publish it now, and then I am going to do the visual editor. So you never just want to swipe an entire landing page. You just don't want to do that, because you could get into legal troubles if you just copy and paste someone's entire website and just keep it as is and don't change anything. And I'm not actually running this campaign right now, but I'll show you what I would do. 05/20/21. One blood sugar trick keeps the blood sugar normal. Try tonight. And that's what I like about this editor. You can just click and change anything you want. This simple blood sugar trick keeps blood sugar. You can try this tonight. Just change things up. If I had another image in there, I would come and paste it in. You know what? Let me go find one real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so I went and found one. You can do a right click and then image properties. And then I'm going to do upload, and I'm going to choose my file right now. Okay, so I labeled it LP header, and one thing you want to do when you put images on LanderBolt, you want to send it to the server. And then once you get here, you can adjust the width. I'll do like 650, make sure it's locked, and then alignment center, and then click OK. So that was the random picture I found. I just went on Google and typed in baking soda, and I found this. It was a Creative Commons picture, and I would recommend doing the same thing for that, but I'm not going to do that for time purposes. That is just a quick example of how to change some stuff up. So then I just come to a couple edits here. See how I slashed 80 points from my overnight. Okay, so that is how I would edit the landing page. So then I'm going to save changes, and then I'm going to come over here and grab my link. So this is my landing page link. Then I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm going to do a private window. George Riley, this simple blood sugar trick keeps your blood sugar normal. You can try this tonight, ... Everything's edited and looking good. There's one more step we got to do, but I'll come back to that later. So we just got done building a landing page, and now we are going to set up tracking. You have to be tracking when you're running native ads campaigns to affiliate offers. Otherwise you won't know what ads, what headlines, what landing pages, what offers are working, and what ones aren't working, and then you cut the non-workers. So tracking is absolutely essential, and lucky for you guys, I just got a brand new volume account, so I'm going to show you how to set everything up right in front of your eyes. So the first thing I want to do is come over here and I'm going to import a landing page. I'm going to put the lander URL, the tugna.com native LP. I'm going to do diabetes landing page v1. You can create multiple and split test them, but I'm not going to cover that right now because I'm just going over the basics. I'll leave the country tag as global. Number of call to actions is 1. Now this right here, this is our click URL. You want to make a note of that because we'll be using that later. The lander tracking script, we don't need that. And I'm just going to click save. Now I'm going to go back to LanderBolt, go to the visual editor. And another cool thing LanderBolt has is what's called the link replacer. So they'll take any outgoing links that are in the original landing page that you imported and replace it with yours. So I'm going to leave both of these, or I'm just going to do OK. And then I'm going to save changes once more. If I hover over this or right click edit link, that is our click URL. And you need that when you're setting up your volume campaign. So we got our landing page imported. Now we need to come and set up a affiliate network. And lucky for us, they have ClickBank already set up for us. And they even have a sign up link, etc. I'm just going to choose that and click next. They have articles on how you can set up your postback URL for conversion tracking. It is super simple. I don't need to show you guys how to do that because they have documentations. And if you sign up for volume, if you want to give this a shot, you want to sign up for volume, I have my referral link in the description below. And what you get with that is you get one-on-one lifetime support if you sign up through me, and you get a nice discount on your monthly subscription. So it's a win-win for you guys. You can just hit me up and be like, Cody, I need help setting up my conversion tracking. So it's always nice having someone that knows knows the in and outs of volume in your back pocket, and I will be that guy for you. So we got that. We don't have to worry about traffic source because we're gonna do a DSP campaign setup. Landers. Now we gotta put in our offer. So now we gotta come over to Diabetes Freedom, click on Promote, and then generate the hop link, and then this is our affiliate link right here. All that, and I just copied it. I'm going to come over here and do create offer. Affiliate network, we just imported ClickBank, so they'll show us what we need to be tracking. And I'll do Diabetes Freedom VSL offer URL, paste that in there, and then I'm going to be putting a question mark, TID equals click ID, and this is how you can track your affiliate sales with volume and ClickBank. And then I'm going to leave everything and click save. So now we got our landing page, we got our offer, and we have our affiliate network. So now we can create a flow. And I'm going to come and click create flow. I'm going to label it diabetes flow. Leave it as 302 unless you want to do the meta refresh or the double meta. It's completely up to you. I'm going to call this the diabetes path, landers and offers, and I'll leave it as the 302 redirect. So now I'm just going to come find my lander, diabetes LPV1, and this is where you can add in more landing pages and easily split test. We could have went back to LanderBolt, duplicated our landing page V1 and did another headline, and then we could add that in right here. That's how you split test landing pages. All right, and then the offer, ClickBank Global Diabetes Freedom. There you go. Save. Now we have our path. Simple enough. So now all we got to do is create our campaign. So another thing you can do is come to before we get into creating the campaign, you can come into the Dsp Traffic Planner. So let's say we want to run a campaign on Rev content. You can come and click on Discover Traffic, and then you can come and choose placement name. And then we can sort by the highest ad impressions, like the most impressions you can get in the last 24 hours. So the top one was newsmax.com. And now this is where a lot of people go wrong. When they start native ads, they'll create a campaign and then they'll do a run of network. And that means that they want to have their ads displayed on all of these placements. The thing is, you spend so much money when you do a run of network because that's just too many placements starting out. So what I've been having success with is narrowing down my starting campaign. Maybe do 5, 25, 30 placements that are proven, and then if I start seeing results on there, then after that, use the proceeds from that narrowed down whitelist and do a run of network to try to find other placements to keep running them. So what I could do right now is come and click on create a whitelist, and then I'll just start clicking on some. I'll do Newsmax, Read MNG, PDFdrive.com, Heavy.com, Hollywood Life, Study Novels. So right there we got 6. Let's just do 7. Western Journal, 7 rev placements, and then I could do save. Okay, so this is a new account, and usually that would save. So if once you click save, you have your own whitelist now. And trust me, that's where a lot of people go wrong. That's where I went wrong when I first started running native campaigns. I just ran on every single placement possible. And now I'm starting to realize, no, just run on a few, see if it works, then expand. Start narrow, then go deep. So just a little tip from someone who's been through the ringer. So now I'm going to switch over to my main volume account and show you how to set it up. Okay, I'm in my main volume account that actually has the plan for DSP. So let's try to do that rev content whitelist one more time. So I'm going to go over to placement name, create whitelist. I'm going to name it rev whitelist number 2 for our second try, and let's just click on, let's just get 5 of these in here this time. You know, go through and you can actually go to each one of these websites to see if it'd be a good fit for your campaign. Whitelist number 2, 5 placements. And now we can save. Alright, now it'll actually save. Now we can create our campaign. So I'm going to click on create campaign, choose a campaign. I'm going to choose native. And I'm going to come down here, choose rev content. And you can read the compliance for rev content. I'm going to do pause right away and then next. Alright, so let's label this diabetes campaign YouTube. So for the tags, I'm not going to tag it. I'll leave the time zone. So we're not going to mess with the destination URL. We're going to come choose flow. So I already showed you guys how to set up a flow. So I did a demo one YouTube example flow, but in the previous one when I had the brand new volume account already, I showed you how to create a flow. That's where you would just go and choose that flow that you just created. So for the brand domain, ideally you'll have a custom domain set up in your LanderBolt or whatever landing page creator you want to use. But for mine, let's just do that Tugna thing, tugna.com, and then we can come click next. So targeting, I'm going to do the United States. You can do state and region if you want, but I'll do all of US. So for source type, I'm going to go with web. There's an option for in-app, but web is where the majority of the traffic is. Device type, for this one I'm going to do desktop, but you can also test out mobile and tablet. I'd recommend doing a separate campaign for each one of those, but again, completely up to you. Operating system, I'll start out with all of them, and then once the data starts coming in, I can pause certain ones that are wasting money. Connection type, I'll do Wi-Fi. Advanced targeting, whitelist and blacklist, and remember, this is where most people go wrong. I'm going to choose whitelist. I'm going to select the list. So I did the rev whitelist, 5 placements. Once again, start small. If you start killing it with a select number of domains, then start expanding and finding new domains, so you don't have to spend so much to see what sites are good and which are bad. That's how you waste a lot of money. And a deal ID, no, I don't have that. No IP addresses. Next, your bid. So I like to go and see, so with a bid of 83 cents, I'll have the potential to reach 50% of available traffic. So I'd go like 0.084, just 1 penny above the 83. And then and that's up to you. You can do more, you can do less. So total budget, daily budget, I'm gonna do a daily budget, limited, and the minimum is 50. The daily per site or app. So remember, we have 5 placements. I could do 10, and then each one of those 5 sites that I'm advertising on, it can spend a total of 10 total. Or I can just do unlimited, so one of those sites, let's say Newsmax, takes off and it spends all the 50. I'm good with that. Or maybe, you know, 20 bucks. You know, you can do whatever you want. I like to keep it there as unlimited. ASAP or smooth, you have to have a certain budget to do smooth, and that is $250. So ASAP is the only option unless you want to start out your campaign spending $250. I know a lot of people watching this YouTube video are starters, affiliate marketing beginners, so you might not have $250. But if you did want to do that, you could come over here and then do smooth. For this example, I will do that and then ASAP. Next, now we can get into our creatives. So this is on you. One thing you can do is go to Google Images, search Creative Commons for something that you think will stick out. So I'm going to upload these real quick. Alright, so there's 4 images, and I just swiped these from Adplexity because I'm not actually running this campaign. But what I would do, you could even go to Flickr or like Getty Photos. You can even buy professional photos online, whatever you want. Just do some research. Again, these are from Adplexity. I wouldn't normally do that. I'd come up with my own. But this is just a tutorial. I did prepare some headlines. So I got 4 headlines here. I'm just going to come and paste them in. And I'm going to take out the numbers. Okay, so those are 4 of the headlines that I came up with. I got ideas just from scrolling through here, grabbing some of these, and then like for this one I'd grab it, and then for the second one I would just change it up a little bit to see if I could beat that first one. And then the third one I'd start with a completely different one, and then the fourth one is the slightly different version of 3. So I'm running split tests everywhere. Back to here, and what volume will do, so we uploaded 4 images and 4 headlines. They will make a whole bunch of mix and matches to see which works good. So there'll be 16 possible combinations, 4 times 4 of all these, which is super cool. And you could even type in, so anyone with diabetes in region. So for me, it'd be like anyone with diabetes in Minnesota, or you could put the state or the city, whatever you want to do, should watch this right now. They don't tell you about this. Big Pharma. So you could do that too. And you can do the brand, the model of whatever device they're using, the country, and the OS. So super cool stuff. And then descriptions. If you have diabetes, you should watch this video immediately. So 61 characters, that's pretty good. You can do tokens in the description as well. Displayed brand name. I'm gonna go Diabetes Freedom. Sponsored by Diabetes Freedom. And then you need an icon. I forgot about this part. Just a small little icon. Max size is 500 kilobytes. So I'm gonna go and make one of those real quick. Okay, so I just uploaded one of the ad images just because I didn't have time to go and find an icon. And I honestly think that doesn't really matter that much. But if you're actually setting up a campaign, do that. And then for your call to action, you can either do like learn more or watch now. I'll leave it at watch now, and then I'm going to click on create. So look at that, 16 different variations just from uploading 4 different images and 4 different headlines. All right, and then optimization. You can do auto optimization. You can optimize it like that. That's for another video. You can upload auto pausing. So if you have like one placement that's spending too much, or one ad image and headline combination that's getting a horrible click-through rate, then you can do auto pausing rules. You can learn more about that too by clicking there. Frequency capping. This determines how many times your ad will be shown on a single device. You could do like 3 times per day on a single device. That'd be good. Impressions per widget. Define the number of your ads displayed at the same time to a visitor in a single native widget. You can leave it at 1 if you want, or you can go more. Totally up to you. Day parting. I'd like to run my ads on a schedule. This is another thing that a lot of people don't do. They'll spend the majority of their budget from like 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. But those aren't prime times, obviously. So I like my campaigns to start at like 7 a.m. and then run until midnight. That's just me. That's something that you can split test. That's just what I found running VSLs. And then you can do convert to campaign. Oh, total budget is required. Oops. Let's do like 400. Convert to campaign. Your campaign has been successfully saved. New campaign has been created, and then I can do whatever. And then once this campaign gets approved, I mean, sometimes some ads might get disapproved, it might violate stuff or whatever, just keep an eye on it. And once you start spending money and gathering that data, you can go through and find out, oh, this image and this headline is getting a bad click-through rate, which is making the cost per click super high. I'm going to block it, and volume makes it so easy. That's why that's one big advantage of the volume DSP, is you can easily pause stuff. You can go to specific cities or specific states. Let's say you spent $200 in Colorado and you didn't get one conversion. You can pause it. Let's say Newsmax, or that one placement that we have in our whitelist of 5, is doing horrible. You can switch one button over, pause it. That's as simple as it is. So that part's up to you. This was a full tutorial. I hope you got a lot of value. And I almost forgot to come back and do a little bit of a refresh. This video got a little long. That's why I forgot. But I believe when I started this, and it's been like an hour and a half, I was at 37, and I just logged in and I'm at 45.92 just from today. Let's do a little refresh again. 45.92. So doing this hour-long recording, I made $900, give or take. That is the power of native ads and ClickBank affiliate marketing. That should give you so much motivation. An hour and a half, $900, probably spent like a couple hundred, or no, more than that, probably like 500. Awesome stuff. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date with all my future videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.